Hey, welcome to this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. I finally got a beer drop shipment in after several months, and actually it was like 3 weeks late. But anyway, when I opened it, I saw this one. I was like, I gotta try this one first. So this is from High Hops Brewery out of Windsor, Colorado. Cookie Porter. Porter with chocolate and vanilla. And kind of a long description on the back. Gooey mouthfeel, it says. Notes of vanilla top the whole drink off. 7.8 ABV. Cool label. I will save that one. All right, so I pour it into the 𝗖cie stout glass, which I feel like I haven't used this in years. And you can see coming out of the can, it's like a dark brown. Once it's into the glass, it may look black or, I mean, it's really dark brown. It actually has a lot of ruby highlights to it. And we get about a thumb width of foam, and it has mostly dissipated, which is fairly normal for a lot of pastry stouts and porters. Yeah, it smells very chocolatey. It smells like, I was going to say hot cocoa, but, you know, cold cocoa. I get the chocolate, I get vanilla. Maybe even get like a little bit of kind of piney hops on there or something. Maybe citrus, but... Yeah, I mean, it smells sweet, but it doesn't smell... It kind of smells like I said, like it smells like cocoa powder. It doesn't smell like syrup or anything. By the way, 7.8 ABV. Seems to be working with the alcohol. It doesn't smell like a super strong beer. Not that I don't consider 7.8 super strong, but I mean it's definitely stronger. So let's dive in here. Cheers. Yes, that is a. I don't know if I could go as far as say a cookie in a glass, but I mean, it's a dessert beer. Yeah. It's chocolate and vanilla. I feel like I've had this beer before because it's a very familiar taste to me. Like I said, it's kind of like the taste of cocoa powder or baker's chocolate, something like baking chocolate. It is not super sweet, rich, decadent, anything like that. It's, you know, it's, I mean, if you pay attention, it says cookie porter, not imperial stout. So, I mean, porters tend to just be a little bit lighter in body and just lighter in everything compared to stouts. That's what's going on here. I'd say it's like, it's kind of a 50-50 of chocolate and vanilla. Maybe a little bit more on the vanilla side. Sweet, but not cloying. And I would say it's definitely more authentic tasting than not. Like, it doesn't taste like a bunch of extract syrups that they just squirted in there. It doesn't taste like super sugary. I mean, I guess that's what I meant by not cloying. I will say, because it's a porter, the mouthfeel on this is actually on the kind of thinner side, or at least what you would expect out of a 7.8 ABV pastry. Because they made a point of saying on the back here, brewed with biscuit and special caramel malts to bring out a palate-warming, gooey mouthfeel, and chocolate malts to mimic sweet morsels of a fresh chocolate cookie. I would not call this a gooey mouthfeel. Goose Island, Bourbon County, that's a gooey mouthfeel. This one is, I'd probably put it like medium tops. And actually the carbonation is fairly high on this. I'd probably put like the carbonation like at least medium, maybe even medium high. Which seems to like give it like a little bit... I think that like the kind of lighter mouthfeel and higher effervescence makes it, you know, like a little bit more drinkable. Odd that it's 7.8 ABV. It just doesn't taste or feel that strong. There are some hops in there too. It's like kind of earthy or floral, maybe piney. I don't think I'd say piney. It's like earthy or floral. They're pretty low. I probably could have looked up the IBUs on Untappd. Although I think, you know, if it's really important, they should put it right on the label. Like, this isn't the kind of beer you're drinking for the hops. Yeah, so this is good. Like I said, I feel like I've had this beer before. It's not like some decadent pastry thing. It's like, although I will say, like, it's actually, because it's not decadent, it's actually much more drinkable. Like, if you've been watching the show for ever since COVID, getting all those 10, 11, 12% pastry stouts off Tavor, and a lot of them were just like thick, cloying, sticky messes, you know. And I ended up giving like okay grades. Like this beer is also okay. Maybe even I'd probably say good, maybe, but it's not like the disappointment of going into a double-digit ABV pastry beer and then to only be, okay or even like kind of like a challenge to drink. This is not a challenge to drink at all. Yeah, I will say it is a little simple and repetitive. Like I was hoping it would get like a little bit more complex, as I got into it, but it's kind of the same few flavors over and over. Actually, it kind of reminds me of like a kid's cereal, like Count Chocula or Cocoa Krispies or something like that. One of those like chocolate flavored cereals. What's the point that there's really no lacing on the glass? And like I can actually tell just by looking at like the body's like a little on the thinner side. Usually when there's like no foam like that, it's like just because of like all the additives and stuff in it that they threw in. But yeah, this is good. It's not great. It's certainly no Southern Tier chocolate or any of those Blackwater series beers, but it's not super fake and cloying either. So kind of split the difference on this one. I'm going to go 7 out of 10 for the cookie porter, maybe 7.5. As always, follow me on Untapped. Follow me on Instagram because I do tweak the review by a point or two between now and then if you want to see the absolute final last grade. All right, so I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the podcast. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.